Good morning, everyone. My name is 𝙤𝙤𝙫𝙚. I'm the joint organizer together with the EquitiesTracker today. First of all, thanks a lot, EquitiesTracker. Together, we try to hold this very interesting event. Most of the briefing you attend, quite stiff, sound like the school day. We learn lecturing. Wow. Before the lecture finish, all of you fall asleep. But today, we make this section very fun, very interesting. First of all, I share with you what's the flow of today. We were started off with, we get the group executive director, Mr. Ching, to run through the presentation. The presentation slide we already share with most of you. We also share with EquitiesTracker. Should you don't have, you can contact me. You also can contact EquitiesTracker. They'll share with you the soft copy of the slide. You just pay attention on what you wish to learn, what you want to know. You don't need to spend time to take the camera, take all the photo. There's too many slides. And now you're full with too many photos. That's one. After the presentation, we'll start off with the Q&A. Malaysian being Malaysian, the proper Q&A, nobody asks questions. But when end of the Q&A, 50% surrounded one person and everybody open mouth to ask questions. It's very messy. So we strongly encourage you to ask questions during Q&A. And we call the, not subsidy system, reward system. The first few persons who ask questions always come with some present. Otherwise, people don't work, all right? You ask people run 5,000 kilometers, 5 kilometers also don't want to run. But, wow, there's $10,000 at the end, 5,000 kilometer. Midnight, you also wake up and try to grab it. That's how it works. After the Q&A section, we'll start off with the lucky draw. With the generosity of the Sunzen, it's very different. This is a lucky draw. Don't leave so early. Burst net. Wow, expensive for this one. Second, this is too heavy. This we cannot give too many, too expensive. Waste tonic. Okay, this is another lucky draw product. We also give some of the small packet of this waste tonic product. Lucky draw, it means that the lucky winner will win now. But in the event you don't win, don't worry. We have counter behind. Today, we brought in this 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝑉 from the Batu Berhad, one of the key manufacturing plant. We have a salesperson here, marketing person here. You can ask those questions you want to learn about this traditional Chinese medicine. What the product are they producing? And they will give you a very good price. I can't mention how much, the good reasonable discount price, but definitely is the price you can get from the manufacturing, not the retailing you buy in like Yan or maybe the Chinese medicine shop. Today we make it a 2-in-1 event. We want you to learn about the product of the company. We also want you to learn about the business of the company. Most of the event you attend, 1-in-1, just like kopi o kosong, no milk, no sugar, very difficult to drink. But today we 3-in-1. After that, the lucky draw, we'll see the cooperation of you. Don't move so far first. We will arrange the row of the chair. The first row, the second row, third row, we wish to take a group photo with all of you, and we'll send the photo to each one of you mobile phone. At least you can keep, I attend this briefing before. What more if I win the lucky draw? During the lucky draw, when you come on stage, the group ED will take photo with each of every one of you. Sound like the school day, you win the award, you are number 1. That is how we work. After that, we will prepare the lunch box. The lunch box will arrive here around 12 o'clock. Lunch is 12 to 1. If you come here, the main purpose is just to eat lunch. Please don't come here. You come here because after you learn about this company, please take the opportunity to exchange business card with the director, Mr. Ching, exchange business card with EquitiesTracker people. They also have a lot of products and services can provide to you, and you mingle around, also exchange business card among all your business, all the participants. During the pandemic day, you want to go out, you're not allowed, duduk rumah diam-diam. But now you're able to come out, you still sit there diam-diam and eat. Oh, it defeats the purpose. Please don't do that. Please mingle around, but a big social distancing especially when you see beautiful girl, don't too close The joke only But what I need to do is, this is a time for you to build a network, because we don't know when the pandemic will come again, then everything will close down. We have to go back to online again. Today, the section, beside those participants who join here, you have the chance to have the lunch, you have the chance to win the lucky draw. There are people dial in for online also. They also say, can I participate in the lucky draw? I say, you can't. In the event you win, how do you come here to take the prize? You cannot send the schedule here. You say, I send the proxy. Sorry, proxy not allowed. Physical attendance, you had the privilege. So your attendance will reward you accordingly. That is what we need to share with everyone for the flow of today's event. Okay, I just run through a very brief. Can you go to end the slide? Easier for me, faster. End of the slide. Let me move this. This one not moving. Okay. Yes, correct. Thank you. Okay, I just run through a very brief introduction before I get Mr. Chin come on board. In today's fast-moving world, internet, well-connected digital world, in the past, you have very good patience. The school teacher can teach you A, B, C, D until Z. Today, increasingly, investor is impatient. Give me the answer first. Then only I listen to the long story. This company, some of you may have invested in this company before. The name is called the Sunzen Biotech Berhad. But over the year, the business has been growing larger and larger. Today, the company would like to position itself like Sunzen Group because the original business has been expanded to have from 1 to become 2 to become 3. Why all this taking place is because of change of the management, change of the new owner. The first one is it started with the animal health product manufacturing and trading. So we say animal health. Hey, I only know human. During the COVID-19, you make sure you eat vitamin. You take all the good chicken essence, the chicken essence, all this in order to increase your immunity, in order to fend off all this virus. Animals also need to eat vitamin. Oh, that's different. But actually, in this business, besides the animal eat the food, they also consume. Example like certain animal health product, you estimate like the vitamin. The whole idea to increase their metabolism, to increase their immunity. Avoid using of antibiotic. Oh, antibiotics sound very familiar. Doctor will give antibiotic. Nowadays, people are very concerned about food safety. You don't want the pig, the meat produced from the pig, the cow, and the chicken is contain the antibiotic. You want free from all this food safety. So with this, all this health product will help to increase the metabolism. In short, make the animal stronger, can grow faster, and stronger to fend off all these different vaccines. That is the animal health product. But over the year, the business will grow. It comes somewhere about 1618. The company start acquire this company called 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝐜. So 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝐜 today, behind and here we'll show you all these products like chicken essence, fixed essence, waste tonic, vitamin, and so on. This is a traditional Chinese medicine. You know, in our Chinese history, 5,000 over years of the history, our Chinese doctor had discovered different kind of herb, different kind of the leaf and the grass. How do we produce together? Like always say, po tong. The soap itself contains a lot of essence. But it's very difficult, you know. Modern day, like you and me, 9 o'clock go out, 9 p.m. come back, we got time to do all these things. Therefore, 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝐜, the company, making use of the new technology with a scientific way, produce the essence and bottle it, make it ready to drink in order for you to have bird snack, in order to have a chicken essence and a fixed essence. You don't need to spend another 9 hours, 99 minutes in order to do that. That is how this business turned to become a viable business. The more important is when come to this chain of the shareholding, how does this take place? Originally, this company majority owned by this the former MD, Dato Hong Chun Hao. He owned about 26.86%, and the other long-term investor, Mr. Chun Mang Chuan. own 7%. But when it comes to the pandemic, middle of pandemic, mid-2020, this Dr. Chun, he decided to reduce shareholding from 26.86 dropped to 15%, and there's a new owner come on board, Mr. 𝐿𝑒𝑢𝑒𝑢𝑒𝑢𝑚𝑖𝑛. Mr. Teo is a very young entrepreneur. He himself come on board. He took over this company. He decided to turn around and bring in more business. Fast track, okay? Let me make a move. Okay, when it comes to 2021, you can see that the original MD already catch out on this company. Another new shareholder came on board, Miss Cheng Kim Liang. So with this is the pie chart of shareholding. Mr. Teo had been over the year increased his shareholding to about 15.47%. Cheng Kim Liang still own 9%. The long-term shareholder Chun Man Chuan is still there. Okay, I fast track again. Another pie chart. Okay, the latest annual report just released to stock exchange about 2 days ago. The latest shareholding show that the current MD and the group CEO, now he become group MD only, Mr. 𝐿𝑒𝑢𝑒𝑢𝑒𝑢𝑚𝑖𝑛 own about 15.55%, and Cheng own 9%, and 5% is by the long-term shareholder, Mr. Chun Man Chuan. The free float market is close to about 70%. When the chain of the new shareholder come in place, the new MD said, look, the current business is good, it's able to produce the turnover, but it grow much larger, the equalize turnover. Subsequently, Mr. Ching will share with you how the growing on the number over the year. And he also tried to bring in another new business. It's called the money lending business, since middle of 2021. Wow, when we say money lending, the Google on your mind is, it look like bank. There's something behind your mind, it sounds like Tai Long. It's not lah. It's a legal licensed money lending business. In the stock exchange, you may learn a few listed companies like Aeon Credit, multi-billion-dollar company. In the early year, only make 30 million profit. Today, make a few 100 million profit, money lending business. Okay, 𝐿𝑒𝑢𝑒𝑢𝑚𝑖𝑛, also another money lending, but more on used car. RC Capital, more on this government servant, borrow the money from them. So it shows that this business is something that able to generate quite a good profit for the company. At the end of the day, this loss-making company start turn around. It become a earning turnaround case. It become an earning recovery case. For the detail, the number, subsequently, Mr. Chin will share with you. Okay, with that, close a year later, 2020, 2021, by 2022, the company also remember to reward the shareholder with the bonus issue of free warrant 142. This warrant C, initially, those people who purchase, you may have warrant A and warrant B. A and B expire. Now it's Sunzen warrant C. Sunzen warrant C was issued in September 2022 to reward all the shareholders. So with this warrant C were from 2022 expire, it only expire in September of 2027. The exercise price is 20 cents. Now the warrant is in the money. You can consider at the money because the market price around 20 cents, 21 cents. The shareholding of the warrant will more or less follow the shareholding of the shareholder, which is 15% owned by the MD, Mr. Teo, then Cheng as well as Chuan. So with this, I give a good summary that this is a shareholding changes. What you learn about the PM on yesterday is no longer PM, now become a new AM. What you know about the Sunzen on yesterday is still remains some attribution analysis, but the new entity come on board. With the new shareholder come on board and with the new management team, the business profile will change. We wish you learn more about this. If today is a concert we shall organize like election ceramah everywhere, I definitely not the speaker. I definitely not Andy Lau who sing the song. Today, we want to invite the Group Executive Director of the company, which is Mr. Cheng. Mr. Cheng will lead you through first part, core business of the company. You learn first. Second, the financial performance from a loss making to turn around, the breakdown analysis. Third, what is the market prospect and the business strategy they wish to pursue, they wish to achieve for all the potential investor and the existing shareholder moving forward. I think without any further ado, let me welcome Mr. Singh. Come, Mr. Singh.
Good morning, everyone.
My
name is Cheng here. Thanks, Mr. Tan, for the good opening, and thanks, Equity Practice, for having me here. It's such a nice place, first time coming here. Okay, my presentation will take, I think, around 1 hour, 1 hour plus. After that, there will be Q&A. After the presentation, then you will know how Sunzen Biotech Berhad turn around from the loss-making into a profit-making company now. And this year, 2022 results just came out. We did well compared to 2021. In term 2023, hopefully this year, with of course now it's still beginning, first quarter already gone. Hopefully, then there will be better result in 2023. Okay, so let me just bring to everybody here my my presentation. Okay, first of all, I'd like to share our milestone. Okay, Sunzen Biotech Berhad, there are change in hand before. Just now, like Mr. Tan say, from Dato', there's a new management step in. But before that, let me introduce this company to you guys since 1998. This company, in fact, when I mention this name, then you guys know, Sunzen Biotech Berhad formerly is this company. Like that one, you were surprised. Everybody know this company. Everybody, I'm sure. I'm very sure. Okay, this company called the previous Sunzen. This company called Pfizer. Our vaccination Pfizer. Initially, before 1998, Pfizer came in Malaysia, then to do, of course, animal health, also they are part of the business, and human health. At that time, Pfizer famous of what anybody knows? Very famous. Men like it. Okay, it's a Viagra. They're famous in Viagra. Everybody knows Viagra because of Pfizer. Okay, then, but something went wrong. I don't know what happened those days. Pfizer, the white people and the local team that run business, they use Pfizer. Then subsequent, don't know what happened. Actually, I didn't find out why. Then they decided to leave. Okay, they decided to go back. Okay, to their country, and then only do distribution in Malaysia. Then at that time, the local doctor, the local management do a management buyout. Then form Sunzen. At the time it's Sunzen Berhad. Okay. Then after that they took over in 1998. That means the local management, local doctor took over the Pfizer company. Then changed name into Sunzen. Then after that they do well. They obtain a lot of license. Whatever things they need to do, they do well to perform the company. Then in the end, in 2008, they list the company. Okay, so Sunzen at that time is a great milestone. The company listed in 2008. So then after that, they continue to do well, but in the middle, they change in hand. Because some doctor, some elderly, they decided to retire. So then subsequent, Mr. Tan showed you there's one Dato', right? Dato', right? So Dato' step in. Okay, Dato' step in, then continue to do the business. Then in 2018, another 10 years, then acquire 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝐜. Then the time they decided to expand into a human health business. Besides animal health, then started off human health. Unfortunately, after 2018, the company didn't do well. The company keep on dropping. The profit, not the profit, the losses keep on increasing. You can see the report. Then I think at that time, I think the previous management, they got lost a bit. Wow, what happened? Suddenly cannot did well. Then myself and Mr. Teo and another guy called Mr. Lee, then three of us, then we have an opportunities, then we slowly took over from Dato' Hon. Then we became the new management in 2020. Okay. Then at that time, 2020, when we took over, 2021 we acquired a money lending company called FinSource Capital. Okay, FinSource Credit. From that onwards, then we did a lot of things. Later we tell you, okay, how we restructure the company, what we have done, then turn around the whole thing from a huge losses. Later you'll see the figure. There's huge losses. Then now we make profit. Okay, this is our milestone. Okay, actually I remember when we took over at the time. Initially I don't know it's Pfizer. After you took over, when we went into the management, look at the company, all the system, so well done, I tell you. Because Pfizer, everything, we expect there is a very messy kind of thing, but no, so systematic, everything so organized. That's why become a multinational company, they have standard. So since 1998, the time until now the system are still there. So then only after we went in, only we know, you know. So we know, oh, this is Pfizer. Okay. So this is our corporate structure. We have a lot of company, many company. So from the Biotech Berhad, I think 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝐜 itself also there's one big group. Okay. Okay. We have 3 important pillars now. This is our core business. Okay, started off with animal health. This is our very, very core business, starting from beginning. Okay, so like Mr. Tan said just now, animal health, we are not selling the, what they call this, the food for animal. No, it's the vitamin. Okay, one very significant position that animal health division, this division, we now concentrate into what they call this non-antibiotic product. Okay, very, very simple. Now, being a human, we don't take antibiotic anymore. A lot of doctors say, hey, don't take antibiotic, So animal also like that. So now we promote our the product feature is no antibiotic. Okay, so this is the core. Of course, we have other products. Later I will explain to you. Okay, so animal health product. This company, later when you see the figure, then you see then you know we are still running losses in this division. Okay, but the losses is the gap is narrow. We done many things to rescue this animal health division. Okay, so later I'll show you the figure. This become our core now. Okay, these two become our core now. 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝐜 is the human health product. In the pandemic years, I think everybody aware here, everybody knows, we are concerned about our health. People willing to spend more on vitamins, okay, willing to spend more on the health supplement. This contribute the gain for this 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝐜. You can see the figures. We did well during the pandemic years, and subsequent also now we're doing well. This 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝐜 company is second pillar, which is important one. Then there is one subsidiary under 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝐜. Just now I show you that there are big change, one big line, right? Just now. Okay, let me just show you back. This one is oh, okay. So inside there's one company called 𝐿𝑖𝑛-𝑚𝑖𝑛. 𝐿𝑖𝑛-𝑚𝑖𝑛 is under 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝐜. Okay, so that means Sunzen is cucu already. So 爷爷跟孙子. So bird nest is doing bird nest export. Okay, this company, okay, you know Malaysia. Malaysia, to me, 2 products can export to China very well. Means 2 products. One is Mao Shan okay, Musang King or durian. The second one, I think, is bird nest. Bird nest did well. Bird nest. Of course, bird nest. The main competitor is Indonesia. So, but Malaysia bird nest overall, Chinese and they like Malaysia bird nest. So this company doing bird nest export. Okay, so I can say one thing, the demand is much more bigger than the supply. Okay, there's no issue on supply. Okay, but we have a control in the export. We have a license to export the edible bird nest to China. We have a license, but we have a quota. We have quota. Currently, we're having a 7 metric tons. 7 metric tons quota. That means it limit us. After we reach the quota, we cannot sell anymore. Okay, so now we apply more quota to us. Okay, the more that we have, we can sell more. Currently, we apply 18, which we think that very high chance we get, because now we already every year we hit the target. So I think they will allow give us more quota. That means if we get more quota, immediately our revenue and profit goes up. Simple like that. Okay, this is bird nest. 𝙤𝙤𝙫𝙚 under 𝐸𝑐𝐭𝐸. The third one is the new company that the new management acquire, which is money lending. This is the main contributor to the profit to the group now. Okay, because we are what? Because we are alone. Okay, no, joking. We are licensed money lending, but people call us alone. Alone, I've heard this before. Okay, because but luckily we are under a listed company. Because outside, when you're having a license, people treat that you are used, even though you are licensed, they treat that you are licensed alone. So we are under listed company. Our positioning now is like similar like Ion Credit, okay, RCE, okay, 𝐸𝐭𝐴𝐷𝑒𝑐𝑒, all this we try to position is like that. But yes, in fact, our position is different from them. Okay, like RCE is concentrating on the government servant, and then 𝐸𝐭𝐴𝐷𝑒𝑐𝑒 is on the car. Ours is on the SME businessman. Okay, ours is the alternate banking from bank. Okay, that's a very quick one. A lot of people go to bank. Somehow they're having difficulties from banks. Anybody know? Do you guys agree on that? Okay, maybe we do an introduction. You guys agree? Put up hand. Come. Wow. Okay. Before that, anybody doing business here? Business, your own business. Your own business. Or own business. Okay, majority still not yet, right? I think a lot of investors here. But just for information, going to the bank, sometimes having a difficulty from bank. So we are the alternate bank. Let's say bank cannot approve you, come to us. This is our positioning. Later I'll talk more on this to you guys. Okay, 3 core business. Okay, let's jump into the first one, animal health. We concentrate 3 products now. Initially, when we took over, we have more than 10 products. When more than 10 products at a time, we confused. Because every single product, they have set each of them different uniqueness, different selling point, different ingredient, selling price different, cost different. So messy. So many products. Then after we took over, the first thing that we do is we only concentrate the high margin product. That's it. Make it very clear. High margin product, all the chop. So this is the first thing that we do. That's why this is part of the restructuring that we have done. That means we turn around the whole thing. This is the first thing we have done. We chop. Whatever that we think that is, we don't want to sell, we just chop off. So no matter how. So because of we feel that sometimes we sell too much. If no margin, more salesmen, cost incur, margin low, what for? So then we make a brave decision to chop off a lot of product, then only left these 3. Then I make the salesman concentrate. Okay, you concentrate 3. These 3 are high margin product. Okay, first is 𝐸𝐴𝐷𝐸. 𝐸𝐴𝐷𝐸 is our Sunzen well-known product since 1990s at time. Well-known, our own ingredient came out like what I told you, it's like antibiotic. No, we don't use antibiotic. It's alternative to antibiotic. This one's selling quite good in overseas. This name is a famous 𝐸𝐴𝐷𝐸. I remember there's one company come to us. They say, I want to they time but not jadi lah. Okay, so not materialized. They want to buy over the whole. They try to negotiate, see whether we can take over the Sunzen because of this product only. He said, I want the ingredient of this product only. Or of course, it's not viable. Our business still go on because some approach us to take over the whole thing, the whole division, because of this product. Then 𝑂𝑝𝑡𝑖𝑠. 𝑂𝑝𝑡𝑖𝑠 is a new product that we came up lately. This product is joint venture. It's not a joint venture, sorry. It's a partnership. It's a strategic alliance with an American company. This product come up is like antibody. Okay. Now, like we have, let's say human. We after COVID, now we make our immune system stronger. So we take medicine to make our immune system stronger. This is the product that makes the animal immune system strong, and then it's very effective. Also, 𝑂𝑝𝑡𝑖𝑠. So lately we went to Thailand to promote this product. So a lot of inquiry, a lot of good response. So this is another product that we are going to promote heavily. Is 𝑂𝑝𝑡𝑖𝑠. Okay. Then the third one is Mummy Meal. Mummy Meal is a very cute product to small animal. Okay. Very simple understanding. So now human, we don't encourage breastfeeding, right? Breastfeeding, but some people do not have enough milk. Some ladies don't have milk, so they have no choice. They give cow milk. Okay, no choice. So then this similar happen to small animal. Some, let's say cat, some dog, or some chicken or pig. No, they're not enough milk. This is the alternative for them. Okay, so for them to gain them weight, give them heat, enough energy. So all this is the three key products that we are promoting. Okay, so this is some of our picture that show the current plant that we are having in 𝐷𝗀𝗃𝐽𝑚𝑜𝑛𝑖𝑛G. Okay, 𝐷𝗀𝗃𝐽𝑚𝑜𝑛𝑖𝑛G, manufacturing facility. What the license, everything that is that we have, everything now. So it's normal to us. Okay, 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝐜. Okay, 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝐜. This company is in Batu Berhad. Okay, Batu Berhad is the human health company that we are what do you call this now? It's become our core. Is our revenue key contribution of our revenue. Okay, so just to share with you, like this is our best seller. So when I first see this, I say, 𝙬𝙤𝙫𝙬, what is this? So seriously, when I first impression, 𝙬𝙤𝙫𝙬, what is this? Then when I look at the figure, the return is still very high one. Then I surprised. Sell through where? Sell through traditional Chinese medicine hall. So your 𝐶𝑖 like that. So this one, then during pandemic year, then I also scared. So I meet a lot of people. So then they say, hey, drink a bit. Then I drink. When I drink, seriously, after I drink it, I feel energy. I feel not tired. Seriously, this is from my heart. When I see this, what is this, man? 𝙬𝙤𝙫𝙬, the name is not right. I say, wait, only Yao, like that. So subsequently after I try, so this is the best seller. Later, see who can get this. So 𝙬𝙤𝙫𝙬, then subsequently, because of us, then we step in. Then because after I drink, I say, is this good? Then everybody try it good. Then subsequently, we come out this thing. This thing is called waist tonic, similar. Same thing. This one is muscle Bumiputera market. Okay, because you see, we feel that being a Chinese medicine, too Chinese. You get me? The market is too narrow for us. 你只是打华语市场 something like that. Not right. See, I think cannot be like that. So then we decided to venture into Bumi market. So this came out. This one, in fact, is the ingredient is similar, but we do it in a waste tonic way. In a waste tonic, wow, you strong. Then we get this artist, this 𝐴𝐧𝐷𝐬𝐤. So I'm not sure whether you guys know him. But initially I don't know him. This is a Malay market. People know him very well. It's kind of famous. It's called Norman Hakim. Anybody heard this before? Big sign. I don't know, you know him, right? So he become our ambassador. Ambassador to promote this. So what I'm trying to say is like now we started off in Bumiputera market. Okay, so we don't want to have a very impression that you are only Chinese selling through Chinese medicine. In fact, this market is already there. We don't expand to another so-called another market segment. So Joy Life is another product that we're selling very well. Okay, we started to educate people, educate non-Chinese to drink bird nest. Okay, bird nest now only mainly consumed by Chinese because of our emperor. Okay, those days in Chinese emperor, they all drink bird nest, right? So 5,000 years ago, so become now everybody Chinese know bird nest very good. But unfortunately, other races so they don't know well. But now started they know well. Starting from this, now we're selling Joy Life into Bumiputera, doing quite well, this product. So the whole direction is that we want to go into Bumiputera market and also export. So we do export as well. We do ODM, is our own product. We do OEM also. So during pandemic year, we export to Singapore through OEM method. Okay, so this is 𝐿. Of course, we have many projects in this 𝐿, included we partnership with one the company called 𝐿𝑐𝐤. This company is a 微商团队, is a multi-level company. There are 2,000 kind of distributor. So we partner with them at time. So all this product we can channel to them easily. You get what I mean? So we have many strategy that to push up our sales. Okay, so this is what we have done for the past 2 years since we took over in 2020. Okay, so then you see more product. So 𝐵𝐵𝐺𝐺, okay, so many also. Okay, so this is our manufacturing plant in Batu Berhad. Okay, 𝐵𝑚ing. Okay, 𝐵𝑚ing, the good thing about 𝐵𝑚ing is this company located in Puchong. The good thing about 𝐵𝑚ing is once the quota increase, immediately our sales goes up. This is very straightforward one, because now the demand from China far more than the supply here. You get what I mean? China sapu everything means what you have, they sapu everything. So now, let's say initially we have 4 metric tons, not enough. 7, not enough. So now we apply 18. Hopefully, let's say they don't granted us 18, they granted us 14, 10, all sapu one. That means this company, the good thing about this company is because we have already the names already branded in China, then we have a good distribution channel in China. The more quota that we have, immediately the sales, the revenue goes up. So once we got it, let's say we got it, we do announcement. Then after we do announcement, then you guys for sure, you know that this revenue, this profit definitely goes up. Simple as that. Because the demand far more than supply. Okay, this is 𝐵𝑚ing. We don't, okay, just elaborate a little bit more. We don't export based on just raw bird nest, then immediately go China. It's not like that. After we got it, then we clean it up. We clean up, become edible, not edible. So we clean up the bird nest, then it's kind of partial clean up. Then after that, then we export to China. This is how we do. Okay. Now this is the plant. So we do clean up. So you'll be impressed when you see so many bird nests. So when I first went to this Puchong, when I took over at time, wow, so many bird nests. I think at that time I remember if I bring my mom, I'm happy. so many of that's all the bird nests. Okay, so the third pillar is FinSource credit. Okay, I think the new management did the very right decision is to buy over FinSource credit after we took over. It means 2021 officially took over. I think this is one of the major decision that make the company turn around. Of course, we did a lot of restructuring. Or later, I'll tell more how we do the restructuring. Like just now, we cut off all the not so high margin kind of product. We concentrate on a key product. So another key turnaround factor that is we brought in FinSource credit. Okay, let's just share with you guys. Just to show, do you think lending business is a good business overall perception? You think it's a good business? Can I put out a hand? See how? Okay, see, you can see everybody put out a hand because lending business, perception wise, is a good business. Okay, okay. So FinSource credit that time before we brought in is already making profit, So the company brought over the time, indirectly, we buy profit, okay? Get what I mean? Indirectly buy profit, because company already making profit, we buy profit into a growth company because we need profit. We need profit because we want to turn around, we need profit. The company make losses, not every time it losses in the end, later you will go into PN17, that cannot, so we have to have sustain, we make profit, we cut costs. Then another way is we bring profit. So in Chinese call what? 开源节流. Anybody understand 开源节流? 开源节流 means we get more income source, and then 节流 is we try to save money, save, cut cost. This is what we have done. Simple way. But say it's easier, but when we action it, then we need time, we need a lot of decision. Because 开源节流. So this one is to get more income. So we brought in FinSource credit. Okay, FinSource credit, before we become the subsidiary of Sunzen Biotech Berhad, we do clean loan. Do you know what's clean loan? Clean loan means I lend money to you without security. It means let's say you want 500,000, I give 500,000 to you without security. You need security, no need. We did clean loan. Okay, so then after we brought by this company being acquired by Sunzen Biotech Berhad, then we make another decision, which I think another good decision. We decided don't want to do clean loan anymore. Okay, we need to concentrate on property secure loan. Okay, let me explain to you. This is not mortgage loan. It's not that you're gonna buy property, come to FinSource credit and borrow money. It's not like that. Okay, I let you. Let me explain to you more on FinSource credit, because this is very important. This company, in fact, is the key profit contributor to Sunzen Biotech Berhad. Okay, let me explain to you how we work. First, we don't fight with bank. Okay, now my source of client is from where? From banks. Okay, listen carefully. I have a lot of banker friends. They will refer case to us. Okay, how it works? Let's say you go to bank fail, bank reject you. Somehow bank will reject cases. Those reject cases can refer to us because we are target this kind of reject cases. Because we know that even to fight with bank, we cannot fight. Bank so big and the interest low. Ours is interest higher. Because the interest is 12% per annum, 12%. So to some of the entrepreneurs, it's considered high because now mortgage loan only 4-5 only, right? So, but why we can charge high is because of, yes, this kind of reject cases, then they have no way to get fund already. So they move down second line to us in order to prevent them to go to loan shark. Okay, so why loan shark so much market? Because they are no choice. No choice. Some people, they don't want to go to loan shark, but they have no choice. Bank reject them, they need money to survive, to help their company. So we give them an alternate solution. Let's say you cannot get bank approved, you can come to us. Okay, but if let's say come to us, we lend them clean loan. Like those days before under Sunzen Biotech Berhad, it's kind of risky. Because after I lend it to you 500,000, what happens? You don't pay me. Immediately I have bad loan, affect our profit, right? So we cannot afford to do so, because the intention of buy over FinSource credit is to push up our profit, correct or not? Because I want to look good to my profit to make the company goes up again and share price goes up again. This is what our intention. So we decided to chop off the clean loan. Then we concentrate on property secure loan. How we do? Property secure loan means that you want to lend money, yes, can. I lend you 500,000, you give me a security of 1 million. Okay, let's say 1 million worth of security, you give it to me, I can lend to you 500,000 or 600,000, maximum 700,000, 60% margin. Okay, let me explain to you, because this is very important. Because this one make you understand, oh, why this company is so secure. Okay, let me continue. Let's say you have a property 1 million. Sorry, what's your name again? Like your name? Anson. Anson, the example, Anson having a property 1 million. Crash to me, say I want some company, I want a cash flow to help my company to generate more working capital. You want more working capital, generate more sales. Okay, then you have property crash to me, 1 million, let's say 1 million, then you, free of encumbrances, 1 million, then I give you my loan 500,000 or 600,000. Okay, so 50-60% only. Okay, so this is how it works. Okay, so then to us it's very secure. To us it's kind of secure because if let's say you don't pay back my loan, okay, I can auction it with market price 1 million, right? Then 1 million, I only lend you 50-60%. So then let's say I auction it 10% discount, 20%, 30%, sure we take over. So that means this is secure to us. Anybody, you can't understand this? Okay, what I'm trying to tell you is that this is a very secure business. So let's say there is a default loan. Let's say there's a default loan. So only timing difference. This year, let's say this year there's a default loan reflect in the account. Second year definitely recover back because I have security. I can sell off in the market, then to recover my loan. So that's why this is very important to the whole group. It won't affect the bottom line. Only timing difference if there is. Okay, I hope everybody understands this. It's very, very important. Okay, let us do a quick one on this. The financial side, you can see 1819, the huge revenue drop. Okay, why we this? Why you can see there's a drop in 220 revenue drop, but profit goes up. Okay, this is what we have restructured our business. We did well on this. We chop off a very what they call this, not our core business. Those days, the previous management, they have a CBO, palm oil future trading. Trader, become a trader. Why they have a trader trading business, the palm oil trading, future trading in Sunzen Biotech Berhad? It's not right. So we did a right decision to chop off the whole thing. Immediately, the revenue goes down, but goes up back again. Why? You see, we went in 2020, negative 12 million, then 2021 and 2022 immediately it goes up again. Okay, what we have done correct is the money lending company step in here half yearly. The money lending contribute here. Of course, 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝑒 contribute the profit also. Okay, and we chop off a lot of unnecessary expenses like the product, and then even in 2021, even what we have did, I think we did a lot of things to save the company. We sell our factory. We sold off our very nice factory and office. Then we move back to the old office. This is how serious the management want to turn around the whole table. We sold off here. We make some money in other income. Okay, so I think we made about 2-3 million. We sold off, I think, 14 million at that time. So our current nice office. So this is what we have done. We restructured the whole company. Yeah? Okay, so next. Okay, this is the summary you can see on that. So the figures much more better now compared to 2001, 2019. Okay, the revenue breakdown you can see mainly the revenue contributed by 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝐜. Okay, animal health division, we're not doing well, and loan services picking up. This is the revenue. How come you say that your loan business, you say you contribute the profit. Profit contributed a lot, but revenue not a lot. Revenue because margin is very high. Revenue, the main contributor is by 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝐜 because here is interest. Okay, so the next one, you can see the revenue. We have export market, China market 52 because we export our bird nest. Okay, bird nest and Malaysia. Okay, this one is kind of tedious to you guys, but let me use a very simple method to explain to you. What I'm going to share with you guys is, I think the company, the balance sheet looks very, very healthy in a way that, let's say, talk about the current ratio. Current ratio is 3 times, 5 times, 3 times, 5 times, 3 times. Current ratio means your asset more than liability 3 times. Okay, it's kind of very, very healthy. Like Mr. Tan shared with me this example. I think I use examples, very, very good examples. It's like, okay, let's say now you owe people 1 ringgit, but in your drawer you have 3 ringgit. You know what I mean? That means you have more asset than your liability. So 3 times, 5 times is considered very, very healthy. Okay. And then another thing is the net cash. You can see a net cash. The company is full of net cash. Hey, why suddenly in 2022 drop compared to those days? We feel that sometimes too many cash in the company not good because we need to use our cash to generate more profit to the company. So we use the profit, use the cash to lend out to the market, to make profit through fin-source credit. Okay, so this is a summary. Yeah? Okay, so net cash flow. Okay, the key one is here is I want to show is the company is still very, very healthy. It's very healthy because all the time the cash in the end of the year is positive. Okay, so sometimes you see other annual report, you can see some of other companies they have very negative. Ours is more, until now it's so positive. Okay, so okay, this is almost the end. What the growth strategy that we are going for? First, animal health division. We get in an export manager, experienced export manager. Now we want to target export. Hopefully by end of the year, this division break even it. Okay, at this time, this division making losses. These 3 making profit. Then to cover these losses. So with the 3 products, one is 𝐿𝑘𝐨𝑠𝑖, 𝑂ptishield𝑡, and the Mummy Meal just now show. Okay, we have export manager, and now we aggressively go different country to sell these 3 products. Hopefully end of the year, then you will break even it. Okay, then human health. I mentioned just now. We venture into Bumiputera market, and also we partnership with a lot of this retail market, and also the multi-level company. We have one company, just as I mentioned, it's 𝑥𝑚𝑒𝑔𝑎𝑚I. That one is a joint venture. So they have 22,000 distributors. So already have a joint venture under 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝑚. So this company, we have a huge distribution to channel down all our product. Okay, but next now we apply 18 metric tons. Okay, so hopefully we get it. And then of course, the forever young business is the fin-source credit. Okay, so okay, this one is more on the human health. Sorry, human health. Human health. I want to stress this point is Now, currently, we are talking to one party. Of course, it's not materialized yet, but we are talking to one party. You can see we are factory. We do ODM, we do OEM, we have partnership with this MLM company, then to distribute through MLM method. Then now we have talking to one party to develop a downstream business. It means retail. So hopefully we have our own retail shop. Okay, so research, yeah, constantly we do research. We partnership with UPM, okay, to came up our own product, and then we manufacturing division. This is something we want to build. This is the area. Okay, so I think this is the end of the of my presentation. Let me do a quick recap. So we have 3 pillars of the company. So animal feed, human health, and also the money lending. These 3, the first one is now we are doing very a lot of effort to make the company break even, because once the company break even, these 2 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝐜 and FinSource, the profit will not being so-called offset by the losses. Then the profit even bigger. So this is how we do. And then human health, we now we do a lot of this is a trend because human health is a trend. So we want to do more to follow the trend, because everybody care about business, our health. And then of course the lending business. All these 3 the growth factor is here. Okay, so this is my end of my presentation. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. A very good presentation for Mr. Singh. So we'll get Mr. Singh to stay on the stage in order to have some Q&A. It's never be easy to turn around a company. Whoever who are employee always have a lot of idea, but whoever who are the boss, who are the entrepreneur, when you really run the business, 1,001 problem. The moment you wake up, many problems you got to solve. The moment before you sleep, another 1,000 problems you got to worry about tomorrow. So over the year, the company grow this business in a way that animal health business, manufacturing and trading, they try very hard whether can turn around and to make it a more profitable business in the future. When it comes to this human health product, this product, what Mr. Singh shared with everyone, is something very new. Not really, 1,000 years ago already have all this Chinese herb in the town already. But it becomes increasing important because of one person forced us to do it, the name called COVID-19. Hey, the COVID-19 growing, mutate, now become COVID 2023, the virus still there. People is more willing, if you're affordable, you're willing to buy multivitamin, fish oil, anything can increase your immunity. And those people who believe Chinese medicine like to buy the bird's neck, like to have this chicken essence. Because during the COVID virus spread time, you ask any doctor say, hey, sorry, I don't know which medication can cure you. You try all means, make sure not stay afloat, no, stay alive. Only when you stay alive, whatever wealth with you in the bank is yours. You know, virus don't discriminate whether you are super rich man or you are average person. So that show that in this data, the growth of business used to be what, 20 million, 30, 40, now 80 million. About 85% of the turnover of the company is by this 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝐜 and lending business. Money lending business is something like, in terms of revenue contribution, when you study revenue breakdown, it's small because the revenue is from interest income. Interest income, I charge from you 12%, I minus all my costs, I may make about 6 to 7%, that kind of profit margin. Revenue is small, but the profit is high. Therefore, you very much on how big the loan book can grow over the year. As usual, the advertising man always like to sing some advertising song, not sing the song. You know, you go to the KFC, finger licking good. You go to McDonald's, I'm loving it. For many years, I don't tell people this slogan. This is not only for their money lending. You go to all this money lending. Nowadays, they also have a marketing slogan. No? But the marketing slogan is not in English. No? It sounds like this. You will remember it very well. Kami bukan along, cuma nak tolong. Along-along, tak ada lelong. Kalau datang, mesti tolong. So it is a very famous marketing slogan. So at the end, you help to grow your business long. But this is a legal money lending business. For those people, after you buy your first Proton, Honda, Camry, what's the next one you buy? Mercedes. Because the Mercedes is your business card. Do you buy cash Mercedes? Don't. You buy from 𝐿𝑖𝐴. 𝐿𝐴 say, left hand sell you the car, right hand please borrow money from me. 𝐿𝐴 credit. So this is a business so good that until 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝐷𝑒𝑐𝐷 can listed as a listed company and every year pay you dividend. Therefore, what I share with you that FinSol credit is still very early day. Investment, we cannot oversell. But investment is sometimes you see the light, you see, I think this carbon going to turn to become diamond. Sometimes you see the light, this is another candlelight. The wisdom is yours. We cannot oversell. Sometimes you cannot tell people direct answer. You can tell people answer indirectly to give you the hint. Okay, let me start Q&A. Q&A, no lucky draw, by the way. Sorry. Can we have some question from the floor? The mic will pass to you. Yeah. Oh, the lady want to ask us. She always lady first.
I want to ask about the source of your business. Is it from the caves or from the shop houses?
The source.
Yeah, okay. Currently we don't have our what they call this 𝐴𝐻𝑒𝐤. 𝐴𝐻𝑒𝐤 is called what? Our
bird's
nest house. We don't have it now currently, but later stage we intend to have our own one. Currently we just source it from them now, from the cave in fact. Okay.
So the caves one are better.
Yes, cave. But okay, put it this way it's a mixture. Okay, cave also, and then the house one also got. Okay.
So that means your brand will have different grades.
Yes, there is different selling price. Okay. There is. So in fact we did very well in China already. So China, because you see what happened, Malaysia export bird nest to China. I think we are the only, not only there are two So one in the lead market, there are two companies listed, which we are one of them. So Chinese company, they also choose the so-called the supplier from this way. I mean, you are listed because you see a lot of fake one, So they want to prevent all this. So that's why we did well on this. Yeah.
To answer your question in a totality will be like the source is reliable, secure. Not only you must able to sell to Malaysia. That's level one. In order to export, you need to have the Department of Veterinary Security. They call DVS. You get the export quota. When you want to import into the China, their health department also do a checking. Not only, it's not because you sell very cheap, no. Do you comply with the quality? Is the source is reliable, no? The company achieved that standard already.
It's kind of very strict. It's kind of strict. If let's say they found out something not compliant, they will ban you. So it's very strict. So we cannot. That's why it's good thing about listed company is that the internal control, everything is there. So we have to comply, you see. We have to, because Bursa and SC watch us, you see. So this good thing is automatic for us. That's why some company in town, why they're having difficulties, because sometimes they didn't really did well on this controlling part. So then they're having difficulties. So China banned them or this one. So this one will happen to us.
Okay, can we go for the next one? Maybe other people have chance. By the way, Cindy, no lucky draw, but at least got something for your first initiative.
Okay.
So many people raise hands, so you have to go to anyone. That's a problem now. You decide, Mr. You decide. You just throw out the mic, somebody catch it.
I think let you guys decide, because the organizer is here. Let you guys choose. You guys choose.
Yeah. The man next to you, the man next to you.
Hi, my name is Tan. Congratulations on the company in a positive direction going forward.
Thank you very much.
I was going through some of the slides. I think one of them was about changes in share capital. I think there was a drastic change from 540 million, I think, from in 2021 and until today is 720 million shares. So how do you address the issue of the price per share when it comes to this issue?
The shareholding, you mean the drastic change is Mr. Teo, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay,
That's right. I think I saw earlier.
Okay, you see,
thank you.
During after we went in, we did one ESOS for the company to all the shareholder. Of course, the management also entitled for that. But the reason for us to do an ESOS for all the employees is we want to, because there's a new management come in. The new management, some of employees, they will feel so threatened, they say, hey, wow, new management, whether my job secure or not. So then we announced ESOS. ESOS means I give it everybody having a right option to exercise the share with a lower price, So this included to the management team as well. So then I think the change of the share is due to the ESOS, exercise of ESOS.
He's talking about earning per share dilution, not about the cost.
Yeah. Earning per share, of course, after dilution, definitely there's dilution. But of course, when the whole company, the growth of a company, I think definitely far more than can cover the dilution of the share. So you can see, because you can see the whole turnaround from the huge losses now to 5 million. So this one, but of course I don't have an exact figure, but definitely can cover. Definitely.
Okay. Based on this number, is 500 million share grew to 700 million, increase grows about 40 to 50%. But the earning from 2021 compared with 2022 is about 1.5 million grew to 3.6 million. The growing is about more than 100%. That's how he neutralized it.
Yeah.
Okay, before we get people to raise hand, Mr. Ng, you have to pay a shout, either a present for Mr. Tan. Okay. Okay, next one.
So nice, having a question, got stuff. How? Okay, you guys decide. So many questions. It's good there to, you see, Mr. Tan is active. You see, not active, good. Okay.
Yeah, I have a question regarding your animal health business segment. Regarding this, I noted that your management is working hard in increase the revenue for that business segment, because currently your other is earning more than that, right? So any market prospect in the future that can bring your revenue to increase on that business segment?
Okay. To us, seriously, animal health, since we took over until now, at first we very optimistic we can turn around animal health easily, but unfortunately it's not. So we able to turn around, make the company for EquitiesTracker much better, and the lending company. Why we having a difficulties in animal feed? Okay, just to share with you, lately you guys heard about this African swine fever, 非洲猪瘟. Okay, now we eat pork, so expensive, right? Because no more pork, no more pig, you see. So you see a lot of disease in this industry. When the disease, having this disease in industry, you affect the business, because now for all the farmers say, hey, I don't take all this vitamin already, because we are saying vitamin, gain weight, and antibiotic. It's kind of vitamin, you see. No money for that. I only concentrate on my basic food. You get me? So you indirectly, the whole market will affect the division. So the next target, seriously, honestly, the next target, I want to break even only. Make it very clear. I want to end of the day, I break even. Once I break even, I don't need all this profit to cover here. Get me? Simple as that. But after break even in the animal feed, other make profit, and the profit will goes up again. So I don't want this become the burden. This is the first the management objective. That's why you do all the exports, make it break even, first objective. But after break even, then okay, I think you can go up already. Perhaps next year. Also very realistic kind of decision.
To improvise based on the number, currently this product is selling in Malaysia. Malaysia, because of this disease, Then if you are the farmer, I am the farmer, I just make sure the pig, I just make sure the cow, they has basic food to eat.
Yes.
You will not starving, you not hunger, as long as the pig still can grow.
Yes.
But in order for me to buy additional vitamin for pig to eat, the pig say, oh, yo, food also difficult now, eat vitamin. It's just like we need to have basic right first before we talk about eat chicken essence, eat mega vitamin. Therefore, the demand for the farmer is slightly slow, domestic market. Okay, complain doesn't solve problem. The company try to open up export market. What the problem face in Malaysia doesn't mean that country like Thailand, country like Southeast Asia country, they are still able to grow their animals farming business. We try to venture into that. Okay, can we go to next question? Otherwise, we're too long. Wow, too many questions. Come, we have for the lady.
Hello. Yes.
Okay.
My question is on the lending part.
Lending part, yes.
So based on your company announcement, I can see that there are 406 million already lent out, and then this to external party.
Yes.
And for the internal company related entity is about 57.3 billion. May I know currently how many like borrower in terms of the amount of the borrower? And then,
number of borrower.
Yeah, and,
okay.
And also, may I know how big is your quota for your money lending license? Is there any limit? And then how much is your target to lend out for in 2023?
Okay, good. Okay. So first, the number of the borrower. Okay, number of borrower not big. Okay, currently we have only around, I think, 50 to 60 customer. Okay, 50 to 60. Okay, why? Because some customer come to us, we lend high amount, 5 million kind of thing. Because you can give us the property 10 million, can give you 5 million. Okay, so we concentrate on quality client. Quality client. If let's say those not good one, okay. Let's say now some company come to us, they have a land. Okay, take for example, I have a land, 1 million, but I do not have a record to show that I have a repayment capacity. That means there's no income. I have this land inherit from my father. Now I lend a pressure to you. I want some cash. I'm gonna do business. So to us, no, because we want you to have some business can repay every month the principal and the interest. That's why we selective. So only 50, 60 customer only. But you can see, to us, there's the room is very big. Because now currently we have this number of size of customer can make this number. Like what Mr. Tan said, the EON credit, so much money is because of this. Then we are so secure in a way that, right? Okay, so this is the first answer. The second answer is the what is it?
Money lending license.
The quota. Fortunately, there's no quota. There's no quota. It means you whatever how much you do, you lend. There's no quota. They don't impose like Yaming. They impose you the quota, right? No, in money lending, there's no such thing. Okay, so depend on us, up to us to lend. Okay, the third one is of course this year we hope that we can scale up even more, but we need more funding. So it's a capital intensive kind of business. The more I lend it to you, I need money to lend. Money is my stock, you see. I need more stock. So that's why currently we depend on internal fund generating a fund, and also now we're currently talking to banks also. So means I get more fund from banks and we can lend out. So hopefully this year we can increase at least another 30%, 40%. This is our figure.
Before you go further, just for understanding for everyone, borrower criteria. Borrower criteria work in this way that you own a shop lot, but the shop lot is in a new housing estate area, dormant, no business at all. And you say, hey brother, shop lot no, 2 million. Lend me 50%, 1 million. Then FinSoft Credit were very cautious because that shop lot don't generate any income. In the event of default, FinSoft Credit have take over that shop lot. 2 million value, lay long 1 million. That's one way, but lay long they have another long story. But you own another shop lot right opposite Jaya 33, Mama Store. In Mama Store, you know the cash flow? Every month, small one, 100, 200,000, big one, 300 to 400,000 cash flow per month. That shop lot, he can value at 5 million, lend him 3 million. But it's a good customer because he has ongoing cash flow. He's able to pay back first principal, second interest. This is called a good customer. That's how you work. Cash flow, when you go lending, is more important. No? To put the thing in perspective, the number you take, probably I refer you, you can take a look of the annual report 2022 because business only start in 2021. Under the balance sheet, non-current asset, long-term receivable, the loan book in last year, 31st December, is close about 22 million ringgit. And come to December of 2022, it's about 55 million ringgit. It means the total money lent out to customer, assuming 50 customers, each everyone below 1 million, so about 55 million. How this business can grow is how much the capital company have. It's just like you go to any pawn shop, so many people want to pawn their gold, their LV bag, everything. The pawn shop say, brother, no cash behind already. So I don't want your gold. Tomorrow only come when got people redeem back the gold, I got more money, I will take your gold. So the same thing also, money lending, you need money. Even very big bank, they need to take your deposit to lend out. In the event no more deposit, what they do? They issue the bond. They call tier 1 capital. They issue more and they get more money in order to lend out the business. This money lending business is like since the human exist in the world, like a few thousand years old. The business.
Okay, one more thing I want to add, because we lend 7 years. That means after we lend one customer, we have 7 years interest. Okay? It's like insurance like that, So this is something very good. So of course, some company, some borrower, after 1 or 2 years, they will redeem us. Redeem us means they settle us, which we encourage to do so. Encourage why we want the fund keep on rolling. Okay, so we don't even though we give them 7 years, so we encourage them to repay us back as soon as possible. So this is how our business works. We ask them to go back to bank. This is how it works.
We will get other people to ask questions. We reserve some first, okay? I'll give you the present first.
Okay. Let them choose. Let them choose.
Sorry, because under the unity government, every member parliament may have a chance to ask one question.
Okay, come.
Okay, regarding the bird's nest quota, is it imposed by Malaysia or is it imposed by China? That's first question. Secondly, do you have your own credit evaluation teams? Is it internal or you outsource it? And what is your NPL rate at the moment?
Okay, good. Okay, the quota in fact is two company. Two country. The Chinese side also impose it, and then two countries decide this to Malaysian company how much quota, because depend on whether they okay or not, because they assess whether our credibility, the quality also. So it's two country to decide the quota. The first the credit team, yes, we have. So we have ex-banker in our team. Okay, to do the credit is internal. We don't outsource it now. So we have our own way to assess our credit rating now. Of course, we use a CTOS system. Okay, CTOS is a very famous system. We use CTOS system. Based on their system, they have a lot of data. Then they have a lot of analysis also. In fact, they have a very good tools for us, for money lending company, to analyze things. Very good. So based on that, we analyze. Then we have in a team. Then we only make approval. But no matter how, we need to have security. This is no doubt on that. So that means even though I make wrong decision, okay, I got security. Then I only lend out 50 to 60%. It means 40% discount, far more than enough to cover. Okay.
Before we go forward, we only actually prepare the price for the first 5%.
No, didn't expect so hot.
But very good. But anyway, just now there's a phone call from 𝑃𝑢𝑡𝑟𝑎. 𝑃𝑢𝑡𝑟𝑎 say got new budget, another price. How many more? I don't know. So let's continue. This time the price more expensive than the first price. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, just want to ask about your money lending. How are you going to expand to get your funds in to lend the money? Because as you grow, after your internal funds are gone already, you go outside, the cost of funds will go up already. So this will affect your margin. So what is actually your margin now on your money lending at the current moment?
Okay. Oh, this is a very good question. In fact, hurt my heart. Yeah, hurt my heart. Why is that? I need more fun. I need more fun. Because I need more fun to land up because this business is so good. So, sorry, your Mr. Chan hurt my heart because I'm looking for fun now. Okay. So, okay. Currently, we're talking to banks. Okay. The good thing is that our 2 factory lot, we have 3 factory lot. We sold out one. Okay, sold out one to save the company. Because the earlier one, the very nice one, we're still owing to bank. We don't want to owe more bank. We don't pay interest. We sold the company. We moved back to the old factory now in 𝐷𝑜𝑛𝑡. The 2 factory currently now is free of encumbrances. We don't owe any bank. So now we're talking to a bank. I pledged these 2 factory to them, and both I think about 20 to 30 million. So pledged to bank. Now we're talking to the bank now. So it's no finalized anything, not yet. So we still got enough internal fund. So now this is our next fund that will come in first, because we don't want, like what you say, Mr. Tai, if you are right, we don't want to increase our cost of borrowing. Oh, of course, so many outside want to borrow all of money. All this fund house. I lend you money, then my cost of fund, how much, I lend it to you, you can lend. That one is easy. But we don't want, but you're right. I don't want to incur extra costs. All these internal fund, basically the cost of funding is very low. Also, it's like that. So now currently all this stuff. So currently we think every possible way to get more fund to internally source first. So up to a certain stage, we have no choice. We have to open. Then we get fund come in, don't invest into us. Then we pay them so-called
for the next 3 years. I hope this information not so sensitive under the listing requirement. Thank you.
Okay. Let me put it this way. Okay, so
now go ahead. The first one is about forex gain.
Forex, yes. Sorry, Mr.
Tai.
Mr. Tai, you're right. There is, I think it's quite good in figures, because foreign gain, because of the export, the ringgit weakening. So I think that's about, yes. But I can't remember how much there is. There is a foreign gain. You're right. But the foreign gain is put under other income. Okay, because yes, they are not called or separate in other income. So it definitely is not the significant gain that to contribute the whole growth of the company, not like that. So I know where you're coming from. You scared that, because you make profit through the gain of the business. It's not like that. It's not. It's yes, there's a gain, but it's not significant. Okay, so to answer the first question, the second question is
cash flow.
The cash flow, how to balance the cash flow to reward the shareholder. That's why still not yet. That's why still not yet have a dividend policy, because we reserve our money to make more money first. You see, now we can see through already. You see, Facebook credit is the way there to make money, So we generate more money to make more money first. Then later stage only we reward the shareholder. That's why we balance out in this.
Okay.
No. Don't get me wrong. No. We haven't decided yet, but we want to make sure this thing sustain first. You see, very important. 2022 is, we just stand up back again. You see, so let us stand firm first, and only we do that. We come and share to everyone here. That means we care. We care shareholder. That's why we come here. So yes, but I can't guarantee anything now. But definitely it's in our.
Go for CapEx. Don't do for go for CapEx.
CapEx. CapEx. Okay. CapEx expenditure. Now we allocate budget on the factory side on the 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝐜. You see, we have 𝑂𝑛𝑐𝑒-𝐼𝑛 on board, right? So we want more CapEx in this few years. We will incur more CapEx into this factory side to generate more profit. Because you see, why we dare to do so, like just now 𝑂𝑛𝑐𝑒-𝐼𝑛, because we convert the existing sales to here only. That's all. So we're not scared to buy factory one because already got sales. Just convert here only. So same thing to the current 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝑜 because we're doing well. So then we can increase CapEx. But we have no figure yet, seriously. So we don't have the how much percentage. We depend on the situation. Now we need this factory. Then we think that every time we buy, we're very careful nowadays. Very, very careful because we don't want to come to a situation that wow, loss come again. No. That's why we cut so many things now because of we save the bottom line. Now every single cent that we spend, we very, very careful. Very careful. But like as Megami, there's no need to think already because we convert the sales from the other side to here, so we can buy.
Okay, coming to your question over here is it work in this manner. The company fall in the not on the ground, underground, lose money many years. Suddenly for underground cry out on the ground, it's come out the first floor. In the event of you want to make it a dividend yield stock, the short answer is not qualified yet, not capable yet, not able to yet at this moment. Compared with those companies already long enough like Casper, Guinea, all the REIT can give you very high dividend yield without fail. It's just a matter of how much entry price. So this company not there. Therefore, the money they need is very much on capital expenditure. The money they need is very much on the working capital in order to grow business. If you don't grow the business, you don't have the profit. You don't have the profit, you don't have the PE ratio. That's one. In order to pay dividend, the company have to strike a balance of the moment you pay more and more dividend, when you need more money to grow the business, then you have to borrow money from the bank to pay dividend. There's an interest cost. Interest cost will reduce the profit. When they reduce the profit, the PE ratio had to come down naturally. So it's a balancing game at this moment. Having said that, after give all the negative answers, people say, oh, I don't love you anymore. Or not really. You take a look at the company did do some share buyback at the worst of the share price in the past few years. There's a couple of few million treasury share in the account owned by the listed company. The problem is, do you want to go to Olympic to fight now? The answer is not qualified yet. Let's fight in Malaysia first. When you grow bigger, then you talk about a very fat dividend stock. So I think we had to go for the last question because we don't keep lucky door for too long, people get angry already.
Can you please go back to the slide, right, regarding about the lending side? That is like, I saw like 120% and no, not this slide.
Slide. You just said the question, I know where to get it.
Okay. You mentioned that you actually give the loan up to like 50-60%, but just now when I saw the slide, right, it's like you're giving the loan like up to like 120%. So I was thinking whether is that like a typo error or
no.
Okay. Wait, let me see which one.
Further up.
Oh, you're talking about FinSoc credit.
Yeah, this one. Go up to 120% of your
no more. Sorry, this is definitely a typo. Okay, initially this one we put it the product. Okay, put this way. Okay, this is typo. Sorry. Okay, initially when we roll out at time, we have clean loan. Okay, we have clean loan. We have property loan. Then we have 2-in-1 loan. 2-in-1 loan is 120%. Then we can go up to this percent too because we combine these two together. So you are very sharp. So after we roll out, then not suddenly, we think that it's not right because we're afraid that will pull down our profit. So we pull back these two loans. These two package only left property pledge loan. So this one is only 50-60%. Sorry, this is a typo mistake.
So there's a error there because we copy from the website. Website there's one product is 80%.
Yeah.
Plus 40%. So and now it become like
2-in-1.
Okay, 80% because you buy the property, they lend you 80%. Then the business loan, they lend you half of it, another 40%. That's how you come out the number become like 80 plus 40 become 120. This one I need to delete.
In our portfolio, there's no loan that we lend 100% so far. No. So when we roll at the time, then we last pullback immediately. So I think this one is they didn't update it.
So can I ask, right? That means in the portfolio, right, you no longer have any loan that is up to 120% or anyone that is already loaned out, but you cannot pull back anymore?
No single one. All the loan went out now, maximum 60%.
Then my next question to you is, right, in the rising interest rate, your interest that you charge to those customer is actually fixed.
Fixed. That means regardless the interest, we are not bank.
That means in other words, right, your cost of borrowing might go up and your net profit will also come down. Yeah, am I right? Because when you fix the loan, but then the bank interest rate might actually go up.
You're right. If let's say now currently we do not. Now currently all the fund that we lend out is our internal fund. Currently, so we do not have any external fund. But now we are talking to the bank now. You are right. If let's say the interest goes up, cost of funds go up, with profit will go down. We narrow. So we cannot run away. I cannot run away.
Okay. My last question to you is, right, you mentioned that as long as China increase the quota of the bird nest, your profit immediately go up. But over harvesting of the bird nest, right, the bird might actually extinct, or you actually accidentally damage the egg and all sorts of things, then the production one day will actually coming down. So how do you like solve this problem for the ongoing, also for ESG type of thing?
Okay, it means you scale of our capacity, right? That means like anything damage in the production line, because
over harvest the natural rather than you actually build it for the bird. Because in the market, there are actually two types. One is actually built for the commercial, one is actually harvesting. Of course, harvesting is actually much more benefit to the human health, but indirectly it's actually more damaging, and maybe in the future it will come to extinction. It's like we overeat the shark fin, that kind of reasoning.
So, I think this question I think is depend on natural. So like I heard one similar example. This company doing solar depend on sun. So they asked me this question: what happened? There's no sun one day. So I think yes, you're right in a way that what happened one day Malaysia there's no more this so-called 𝙤𝙣𝙫𝙚, then how, so this one is really depend on the natural kind of things. But so far, let me give you a figure. So far, Malaysia export quota to China, you know how much per year? Per year is 100 over tons, 100 over tons, 100 over tons, 100 over metric tons, 100 over metric tons. This is the figure, 140, something like that. So now we are talking about 18, on our side. What I'm trying to say is that at this moment, our data show that resources, there's no issue on resources so far. Of course, I understand your worry. Yes, one day what happened? They say no more bird, then affect your situation, all the production, then it goes down. But at this point, because we are talking about only the 10 metric tons, 15, 18 metric tons kind of figure, is kind of overall industry, maybe 10%, 20%, that's all. So I think it's still manageable.
Okay, what we need to do is we want to delve too much in the ecology question. Because ecology question, not only birds nest, the fish, the dog, the fish, the meat, the veggie, everything also got their extinction date. We call expiry date. But one thing we learn in the human history for what, 5,000 years, 6,000 years, anything disappear, they always got substitute, replacement come on board. So we don't go there, otherwise it become a very scientific discussion forum already. Coming to here is like, despite you, one question split in 1A, 1B, 1C, but present only one, sorry to say that. We're going to start the lucky draw very soon, don't run away, keep track with the number. Okay, we don't take question now anymore because otherwise we're going to be too personal. Later we do it in personal. Coming to this question is very important to address everyone. Money lending license stipulate that without collateral, maximum interest rate you can charge is 18% per year. With collateral, 12%. That's why you and me sometimes accidentally we love to borrow money from credit card. Credit card charge you 18%. In the past, it's 24. Bank Negara pushed it down to 18 many years ago already. So come back to here that interest cost increase if FinSoc credit borrow from the bank, profit margin drop. Not good. But you come from the other side of the coin, from the customer. In the past, we also facing a bit of difficult to get willing customer. You talk to the customer, hey brother, I borrow from the bank 5-6%, now you charge 12%, now I don't want to borrow from you. But now they go to the bank, you know what's the rate now in the bank? Around 8%. Doesn't mean that you can get, no. Bank also pick and choose, pick and choose, pick and choose. Out of 1,000, the most beautiful girl one, the most handsome man one, they lend to two, the 98, please go home. So when, even though they're willing to pay 8%, they still cannot get, then they come to the 12%, the willingness or the acceptance level is higher. It's same thing like if you can buy the car 60,000, you never want to talk to people car about 120,000. But now all the car 80, 90,000, you say, I make no difference, just buy 120,000. Consumer mentality is like that. Now, with this kind of scenario, what's the problem? The problem is happy problem. Too many customers, but don't have enough money to lend. That is the scenario now at this moment.